be teleported to the front lines. Your first objective is to destroy the Faltz arms and exhaust the main body. We anticipate the coming battle will present a heretofore unthinkable level of adversity. Godspeed, Operative.
Emergency! Code! Due!
Excellent job.
Completed!
You will be teleported directly in front of Dark Falls' main body. Steel yourself. You're wearing him down. Volume decreasing. There is nothing to fear. Remember your training. You'll make it back.
Emergency! Completed!
Well done. You've managed to withstand my power longer than expected. And you, the one who kept me contained on that planet. Now... This is great. I've never had such fun. This is what makes life worth living.
You just got brought back and were immediately beaten. And that makes you happy? Did your brain rot while you were asleep for 40 years?
Who the hell are you? Wait, your presence feels familiar. Oh, it's you, Apprentice the Vernal. I see you've obtained yourself a new vessel.
Indeed. Though while it might be new to you, I've been using it for a decade.
So I'm guessing the weird pair with you must be Gemini the duplicate. I see you've all come to greet me upon my return. You have my thanks, my appreciation. But who the hell is that?
neophyte? I've been referring to him as Persona the Masked. As the youngest of the collective, I feel odd saying this, but I don't get what young people are thinking these days.
I don't care what that thing is, as long as I get to have my fun.
What's with that creepy laugh? You've certainly changed since the last time we met, haven't you?
You're one to talk. I applaud your efforts in our fight, and withdraw for now. With my new vessel, I'm free to wage war whenever I please. Don't think I'll be quick to end things with you. It's far too pleasurable watching you operatives squirm.
Oh, it's you.
Perfect timing. I'd like for you to hear this as well. I've got some information on Xeno's whereabouts. When we were fighting Dark Faltz to help you escape, we gradually found ourselves in over our heads. That's when Xeno put his life on the line. He split off from me, trying to draw Dark Faltz away. I haven't discerned his whereabouts since, despite a frantic search on my part. There was barely anything left for me to try and track.
I see.
The Dark Faltz identified itself as Elder the Gargantuan, and it was clearly after Xeno, so he took advantage of that. But as to why it was fixated on him, I haven't figured that out yet.
I know why. With Gedem Holtus's vessel, it must have been driving him to pursue Xeno. Xeno understood that, and used himself as bait.
My deepest apologies. I should have done more to save him.
It's not your fault. I knew he'd do something like this. Besides, just because he hasn't come back yet doesn't mean he won't just show up when we least expect it. I'm sure he's fine.
I'm sure you're right. I believe so too. My apologies, but I must be off. I have to contact a few other people as well. See you soon.
What? Is there something on my face? Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm used to him making me wait. Besides, while Xeno's gone, I have to pick up the slack. And you're going to help. Alrighty, let's get to it!
Oh, hello. I made it out unscathed. I'm still in one piece, thanks to you. So don't worry about me. I know it would come to this someday. Actually, I knew this would happen. And I never stopped him. So it's really me who is to blame. I thought that if I stayed by his side, he would go back to being his old self. And since I was hoping for the impossible to happen, I ignored everything else around me. That's why things wound up this way. I just keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Why am I always the one to be left behind? Sorry for the pointless rambling. Please forget what I said. About him, me, all of it.
You want to hear that old yarn about when Dark Falls first showed up? Sure, I still remember some of the parts I learned, but I don't know. I never liked school much. I can't guarantee that this is all accurate, but if you're okay with that, then sure. As far as I remember, the name Dark Falls came up twice in what I learned. The war that happened 40 years ago, and the thing that happened 10 years ago. In the war, they succeeded at defeating Dark Falls' Elder, the one they call Elder the Gargantuan. Or rather, they managed to seal it away. I suppose that's closer to what actually happened. Anyway, the people that pulled that off went on to become known as the Trio of Heroes. The trio then led the effort to rebuild Arx after it had taken a figurative and literal beating during the war. And then there's the thing from 10 years ago. Even I remember what happened then. That was when Dark Falls led a full-on assault against Arx. And I think that was resolved by Claris Grace II, forcing the Dark Falls Collective back. Unfortunately, doing so cost her her life. So our current Claris Grace is Claris Grace III. As I recall, a whole bunch of famous people were killed in that attack too. It was a real tragedy. I can't even imagine how many ships were lost that day. It didn't just affect Arx either. A lot of civilians lost their lives too. And then there were people like my sister, who's still missing. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a tangent. Anyway, that's all I know. Sorry, it's all so hazy. I just can't seem to remember anything else. Still, considering what sort of things happened in the past, I guess we got off light this time. Though, that's not to say losing a loved one is ever easy. Though of course, we don't know for sure that Zeno's dead. Yeah, he's just gone missing. I'm sure he's just fine.
Events have changed drastically. This is one realization of what you have accomplished, even if it takes on an undesired form. The universe will come to fruition through your experiences. This is not revision, but based on that accumulation, it will bear many friends and enemies. Even so, you must press forward, following your own will down a path that no one else could track.
Emergency! False spawn detected around the gateway ship. The ship is being pulled in by a strange gravitational force. A disturbance was confirmed in the telepool transmission coordinates. Be ready for the unexpected as you carry out your mission.
Oh, hello there. It's been a while. Where am I? I'm not here at someone's request. Before I realized anything was going on, I was here. I think I must have been brought here, like in the various reports heard recently. But I've been looking for this place, so I suppose it isn't exactly a failure. In all likelihood, this is the work of the False Spawn, or someone working with them. Though, I don't exactly have any interest in why they're making the replicas. What I'm interested in is that someone saw Dark Falls here. I want to verify the authenticity of that claim. That is all. It would delight me if you'd accompany me. You won't hurt my feelings if you say no, however. After all, I'm not worth worrying about in the first place.
Emergency! Code! Claude! Completed!
Wow. I can sense the fall spawn much more strongly here. If Master Gedemholt were here, I bet he'd have a fun time running amok. I miss spending time with him. It hasn't been long, but stuff like this makes me miss the old days. When I had first met Master Gedemholt, he was certainly ferocious, but not necessarily violent. Despite my being young, he always treated me well. And he wasn't disliked by others, including Master Zeno. But the one who ruined it all was me. What? Who in the world are you? Wait. That can't be. Is that me? 10 years ago, the Fall Spawn attacked, and Dark Fall's apprentice appeared to protect me, even though I had only just gotten there. And all I was doing was getting in the way. But that's not true! It's not! Let's keep moving forward.
Completed! Completed!
Did you hear all the stuff that imposter said? Please forget all that. It's all in the past. Things that happened 10 years ago, and Master Gedemholt changing. What's done is done. I wanted to be like my sister. To be just like her. You again? They died, protecting me. They all do in the end. Anyone who gets close to me. Just shut up! Just shut up! Yeah, people who get involved with me wind up dead. That's why no one does. But even so, I was happy. Because with everyone dead, I could be the only one at Master Gedemholt's side. But that's not! I wanted to take my sister's place. To be what she was. That's why I ignored everyone's warnings about it being dangerous. Shut your mouth! That's not even remotely true. I had no intention for things with Master Gedemholt or my sister to turn out this way. I just loved how naturally the two of them would smile at each other. Those little moments. That's all I wanted.
Emergency! Code! Claude! Completed!
But I wanted him to look at me more. To show him that I was as capable as my sister, that she wasn't better than me. Yeah, I wanted to be like my sister. To be able to go on walks with Master Gedemholt, smiling. But that dream will never come true. Because of what happened to my sister 10 years ago. Right in front of Master Gedemholt. Everyone comforted me. They said that what happened was unavoidable. You say that, but I know better. Master Gedemholt and I know the truth. No, it was absolutely unavoidable. By which you mean, it wasn't a big deal. Master Gedemholt was left broken by what happened. Or rather, you broke him. That's why I can't be by his side. I can't allow myself to be. All of this is my punishment. Punishment for my greed. Master Gedemholt has become obsessed with revenge. And he'll never smile my way again. That's why I stopped being myself. And I took on the identity of Sina. He's...
I thought this would have at least been entertaining, but I don't care for this scheme. It lacks excitement. I'll pull my weight, but I've no obligation to be a party to this. This is where I make my exit. Oh, it's you. I hadn't expected to run into you here. Though it looks like our destinies feel different.
You're... Dark Falls Elder. The one who took Master Gedemholt. Give him back.
What?
I said give him back! Damn you!
Emergency! Code! Due! Completed!
Don't bother. I'm not interested in getting into a fight here. I've got a much more fitting place in mind for our dramatic battle. Having a showdown in such a boorish place would just be unrewarding.
Give... Master Gedemholt... back! Give him back!
You and this vessel were the ones who summoned me here. And now you want him back. Humanity's self-centeredness is truly boundless. Though, that selfishness is what brought me into existence. So I suppose I should be more appreciative. You're such a small, pitiable creature. What do they call you?
My name is...
Sina. always wanted you to.
Master, get him halt. My apologies. I have caused all of you trouble yet again. I'd say this is my thanks to you, but this isn't nearly enough to express my gratitude. But please, it is yours. I'm fine. With the situation having been resolved, I no longer feel like I need to throw my life away to fix things. However, I'd like it if you wouldn't tell anyone about this. And I hate to ask for something after causing all this trouble, but could you remember something for me? Melrandia. That's my actual name. It's not ready to be heard by anyone yet. But it'd be nice if someone would remember it. Good day.